Time to dehydrate the zucchini. These are really the nice size you want. You don't want them too big or too little. And all you're going to do is, let's see, we're going to cut off the ends. I'll give that to my chickens, and then we're going to process this. What I want to do is put it in the dehydrator so that in the winter time I just take out enough and I can make zucchini bread in that. Now I could go ahead and make up some zucchini bread now, but I am trying to get most of my canning and dehydration done without the use of the freezer. My idea, I'm always concerned and always have been, that one day we're going to be without electric. Now, some people tell me that's a pipe dream. Well, maybe it is. But you know what, just in case, I won't have a freezer full of rotten food. And I'm going to dehydrate this because to me, it's a very lightweight, easy method of preserving my food. I like it better than canning. Now there's all kinds of little gizmos on here, all different ways we can put these on there. I believe this is the shredded type. See, this one goes up, but then that doesn't shred. I'm thinking when these little bumps come up, this is the shredding. Now I'm just sort of learning everything myself. I mean, I'm not learning how to dehydrate, I'm learning how to use a shredder. So let me see. You gotta see this. Watch how easy this is. Put it in. Don't ever use your fingers or you'll be having finger bread. Thinking. Oh yeah, look how nice. Huh? That's funny, I have one little slice, but most of it is shredded. So we're going to take this and we're going to go over to the dehydrator. I keep my dehydrator outside in the summertime because I sure don't want the humidity in my house. Ted built a nice sunroom, and that's where he put the dehydrator. And then of course we don't care about the humidity outside at all. I've been doing a lot of dehydrating lately, so I'm taking out one of the trays and I'm just going to sprinkle this stuff out on it, the shredded zucchini. Now, the nice thing is, once it's dried, you could crunch it up further. I let mine get nice and dry. And I do all 9 trays, or I'm going to do all 9 trays. It's going to take a while. I'm going to set it at 125 degrees. As you see, I have degrees there, but I'll show you how I'm going to do that. This will probably take quite a few hours. So what we do then, you just take it, you put it in the rack. I pull out another one, and I'll do this with all 9 of my trays. And I turned my dehydrator on to 125. That's for vegetables. And I'm going to leave it in here and let it dehydrate. Now, my thing for dehydrating is this. I believe in my heart that a true SHTF situation, or the world as we know it now, let's put it that way, it's all going to change. And we aren't going to be able to depend on electricity. Therefore, I'm going to have all dehydrated foods, all my foods that are in the freezer is going to be in the cans, or it's going to be dehydrated. I'm not going to depend on the electric freezer anymore. I sure would hate to have a whole bunch of rotting meat. Not saying I won't have some, I will, but I'm not going to have a lot. Most of it's going to be dehydrated or jarred up. It's been about 6 hours. Let's check it out. No, it's still wet, but it is coming along. And it's been awful humid out here, so it's been overnight that I had to put these in there. I've got 9 trays of zucchini, and I'll show you what that looks like when I take it off the tray. They peel off pretty simple. You just pretty much put your finger on them and they crack off, and I'll show you how I do that. Now in any kind of dehydrator you have, you're going to have these kind of sheets. So I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm just breaking this off. You know, if you have the round Noresco, which I used to have, and I love my Noresco, you just, same basic thing, just squeeze the sheets, the stuff will come off, and then always have a plate or something underneath it. That's what I'm doing. You just have to work it a little bit. Alright, it just comes right off, just touch it. It's pretty neat. And this is what it's going to look like. And I want you to hear the crunch. Hear that? And what I'm going to do is I'll just reconstitute this for when I want it. I will reconstitute this for zucchini bread. That's the shredded kind. That's exactly what I'm going to use it for. Now when I make the sliced zucchini, when I do the sliced zucchinis, I use that for like lasagna and that. I use that in place of noodles. I'm always trying to ask myself, what would I do in an SHTF situation if I didn't have this or I didn't have that? So I ask myself all the time, what would I do if I didn't have pasta and was in a situation I couldn't make it at the moment? Now I can make pasta probably as easy as most people can make scrambled eggs. I'm just used to it. So, but what would I do? So I discovered one time making some vegetable lasagna that I actually like using zucchini as a base. So I just use a whole bunch of it and use it instead of noodles. And I put my homemade mozzarella and ricotta cheese, and you know, once again, what do you want out of life, you know? Of course, it's not like going to a nice Italian deli and getting the best of the best, but it's very good. It's very good. It's how you look at things. So you see how this is working? How it comes off in weird looking little sheets like this? And again, that's how you know, yeah, that's done. And I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to want this chopped up and shriveled up anyway. I'm using it for bread. So I hope that helps. I hope you like that. See how simple it is to dehydrate something like zucchini. And zucchini is very versatile. So have a good day, everybody. Love ya. Yeah. Now all that zucchini was about 2/3 of a quart bottle. That's what it come down to. So I'm going to have to go out and get some more zucchini out of the garden. This year's zucchini is doing real good. I don't know if last year all the bugs, the squash bugs we had in that was due to the drought, but this year it's doing real good. We have great zucchini. So I'm really glad of that.